Hello, my book baddies. It is time to choose our June TBR. I am so excited because I just finished my TBR jar. It is actually a vending machine with these really cute little pills, and I decorated it myself. I am not the best at drawing / arts and crafts, but I added some stickers, endlessly adding to my TBR. Endless TBR remedy because I need that because my TBR is out of hand. And the smut supplier, I thought smut supplier was very fitting considering there is a lot of dark romance and smut within this machine. I will not be using this machine this month only because it's already like June 8th while I'm filming this. That being said, stick with me because on my socials, on TikTok and Instagram, if you're not following me over there already, I suggest you give me a follow because I will be running a shmiveaway. In relationship to this jar, it will be some special editions that are going to be up for grab. I'm very proud of this, and so I'm going to make it a whole thing, okay? I'm making it my whole personality for next month. We will start a series next month of completing my physical TBR using this TBR jar. It's really, really cute, and I'm just obsessed. It turned out so well. Let's go over my June to be read list. It's a little bit excessive. Hopefully I make it through it all, but let's start with the ones I know for sure we are going to read. First of all, if you love dark romance, I have a dark romance book club that anybody can join. The link is in my bio. It is over on Facebook. We also have a Discord app where we chit chat about the books. I occasionally do shmiveaways over there as well. This month we're reading Matteo by Eva Winners. Let's start with the new releases, the ones that I don't necessarily have on my physical TBR, but if I end up enjoying, they will become a trophy on said shelf. We have the Fae Queen's Captive by Sierra Simone. This is in collaboration with Bloom Stories, and you can actually only get this full cast, exaggerated audio, super spicy sapphic romance over on Bloom Stories. You can use my code in order to save up to 66% on this audio platform. There is spicy stories, there is spicy audiobooks. It's got a lot of features that you should give a check out and just make sure you're not at work because nothing on that app is safe for work at all. Fae Queen's Captive releases June 9th. I actually already gave that a listen, so check mark, done. Then The Edge of Surrender by A.L. Jackson. This releases on June 16th. I was fortunate enough to grab an ALC from A.L. Jackson herself, and I love basically anything A.L. Jackson writes. This series has been so top tier so far. I am 100% certain that the entire series is going to be like a 5-star series, a god tier series, a series I will never stop talking about. If you love small town, like romantic suspense, technically not dark romance, but some darker themes and elements, those broody bad boys with like a tortured past, lots of secrets, plot twists, single dad, single mom kind of tropes, secret society, this series might be for you, my friend, okay? It is definitely for me. Then I have Claimed by Daddy. This will be a physical read by J.L. Quick. I have read one other book by J.L. Quick, and it was super spicy. The spice was top tier. This is supposed to be like mafia with some daddy dom, so I'm hoping it's right up my alley. I did start it the other day. I'm not very far in. Physical reads do take me longer, so this is one of, I guess, technically 2 to 4 physical books I chose to put on my TBR because I'm mainly an audiobook girly. But I'm pretty excited about this one. I don't know much about it. I love to jump in blind. Then one of my best friends, Tiffany, she produced her own audiobook. It is Summer People by Brittanee, Nicole, and Jenni Bara. I hope that's how you say that. Actually already out for the summer, but the audio is not released yet. The audio is coming out soon. I have an advanced listener copy as well. Thank you so much, Tiffany. And I cannot wait. As a dark romance reader and a spicy romance reader, I don't have a ton of like summer reads. This is definitely going to be more contemporary. But I have read some things by these authors in the past, and their spice is pretty darn good, and the couples have super hella chemistry. So I'm pretty excited about this one as like my summer read. Thank you, Tiffany, for checking off something I needed to add to my summer TBR. There's a couple books I already started and finished because, you know, I'm always behind on content. That's just how I am as a human being. It's totally fine. But I finished Loving the Liar by Lola King, and this was my first book of the month, and it was my first 5-star read of the month. It is everything. I do suggest backlisting the North Shore series and possibly even some of her other books, but for sure the North Shore series, because Lola King writes in the same universe, so there's all these other characters that you'll know and love from other books that have cameos in this book. But when I tell you I am obsessed as a dark romance girly, this man has my whole heart. So this is Brother's Best Friend, it is Secret Society, it is college. So fucked up. And it makes my heart happy. This is a dual narration with Heather Firth and Corvin King. If you enjoy Corvin King's growly voice and you've always wanted to meet him in person, he will actually be at Heathens and Heartbreakers in 2027. So be sure to follow their page for more information about when tickets are going to go on sale, what other narrators and authors are going to be there. And I will also be attending as an influencer. So really hope you come out and see me. I would absolutely love that. I also finished Dance with Death by Bryn Ford. I started this last month, and again, this is a physical book. It took me all month to finish, not because it wasn't great, because it was amazing. It was really, 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 really dark. It is like the darker version of Buttons and Lace by Squire Warren. So if you liked that one, you might like this one, but like, please read your trigger warnings. I ate it up. Then I listened to Hannah and the Hitman by Vanessa Vale. After reading a lot of dark men, I needed a lighter, fluffier rom-com. I say fluffier, but Vanessa does spice like nobody's business, and laugh out loud rom-com. So I flew through this book within like a day. It was a ton of fun. I had a great time with it. Just today finished Primal Beasts by Mila Crawford. When I tell you Mila does like short, hella spicy dark romance, and she also I think has a thing for Men in Masks. It was spicy. It was very spicy. So content to come on that one. I'm finishing a buddy read of Give Me More by Sarah Kate with my girl Bria, because this is a series that is on my physical TBR, and I have just been slowly chipping away at the series, and yeah, here we go. Then Dead Love by Audrey Rush. I actually started this book last month, but again, it's a physical book, and I did a lot of like outdoor reading, so I didn't bring my paperback with me just because I was near water a lot. So I'm hoping to have more time this go around to finish it after I finish my other physical read. It is a dark romance. I think like Serial Unaliver. He's like a mortician and uses the ashes of the people he unalives to make paint, to make masterpieces. So it's definitely interesting. Totally believe you should read diversely year-round. There is a psychology behind why it's important to read diversely and how it makes you a more empathetic human being, and just like a lot of different really good reasons for it. I'm all for a good themed book, okay? I get it. It's fun. It's like it's Pride Month, so we're gonna read Pride books. Go for it, you know? And if this is the only month you're gonna read a Pride book, fucking read 10. Like, I'll support you in that. I chose one Sapphic and one MM. I chose one from each author that I will be seeing this year at a book signing event. So My FF romance is going to be Deliverance by Caitlin Taylor. I have loved everything I've read so far of Caitlin Taylor. I have several of Caitlin Taylor's books on my bookshelf. And I'm ordering more from her because I'm seeing her like 3 or 4 times this year. But I'm saving this pre-order for Book Harvest. Love a good dark romance, and I love a good sapphic romance, especially dark sapphic romances. And I just feel like there needs to be more out there. There just really, truly needs to be more out there. There is a ton of dark romances out there. There is not enough dark sapphic romances out there. So I'm super stoked to be diving into this one. I really hope I get a chance to read it this month. romance is going to be Racing Hearts by K.A. Knight. I get to meet K.A. Knight at BB4E in Canada. I have met K.A. Knight before in the past. I know for a fact I'm going to be ordering, I'm about to butcher the hell out of this name, Cirque Obscurum. That is so wrong. I love that Kendra Moreno and K.A. Knight co-write because I have worked very closely with Kendra Moreno in the past with some of her books. Obsessed with K.A. Knight and her Why Choose romances, and I know that they're best friends. So this just makes me really happy to get this book, and I get to meet one in Canada and I get to meet the other at Texas for Villains and Vixens. I'll be getting the special edition in Canada and then bringing it home and bringing it with me to Texas. I digress. If I really, really enjoy this and I get time to read them before her pre-order closes, which is soon, and I'm going to spoil myself and get the special edition hardbacks of these. All right, I'm probably pushing it with that list, but some other ones that are like hopefuls that I'm hoping I get to is Dukes of Madness by Angel Lawson and Samantha Rue. This was on my TBR last month. It just did not happen. I absolutely love this whole series. I get to meet Angel Lawson this year as well. So I really would love to keep going with the series. And Steel Princess by Rena Kent, because I am still backlisting the Renaverse. I know. I have to do things in order. Like, I thought about just going to the Legacy of Gods. I say I have to do things in order unless I get the ALC of Arc of Things. So I actually had the Arc of God of Pain, read that, loved it. And I got an ALC of Beautiful Venom. That ALC was amazing. Again, Corvin King and Michelle Sparks. Duet style narration, phenomenal production. Loved. So yeah, I want to backlist the whole rest of Rena Kent's universe, but in order. There's another book by a brand new author. It's a debut novel that I would like to try to get to. I kind of was already booked before I knew she was releasing, but she is also attending an event that I'm going to later, but she's not been announced yet, so I can't say. But Anastasia Wilder is going to debut her novel Chasing Snowfall, and I believe it's kind of got like cowboy dark romance vibes, which I love. That is my era this year. So yes. Another one that carried over from last month is Bourbon and Lies. This was like a newer audiobook release from last month, and a friend gifted it to me and I just did not get to it. I love the cover. I think maybe I get to meet this author at one of the events I'm attending as well, so it is on my list for sure. I did lie to you. I did pull one book just to kind of test it out out of my machine, and that was Beneath the Lies by Celia Pereira. I have no clue what it's about. This happens to be, I think, a cover-to-cover special edition maybe of this book. Doubt I will get to this, so this will probably end up going over to July. Exciting things, people, exciting things. Let me know what you're going to be reading in June in the comments. Let me know if you have any mutuals that you'll be reading. I have a wild June TBR, so you guys just wish me luck. Wish me luck. I am on a good roll. I'm on a good pace right now. I will say that. But you never know when a slump will hit, you know?